Welcome into the Los Angeles Lakers Report by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. Give me a follow over on Twitter at @MarshallGreen_. I'm tweeting about the NBA and the NFL all the time. And I want to follow back some Lakers fans. So give me a follow and DM me. I know ball, so I know you know ball. And then I'll follow back the first 10 people that do so. In today's show, we're going to touch on the latest Lakers news and rumors. We have some big injury news and really concerning injury news about LeBron James. We'll break that down. Then we're going to talk about Nerlens Noel as he was just bought out by the Detroit Pistons. Could the Lakers look to sign the veteran big man, another rim protector, and more just a veteran presence on this roster? We'll talk through that and if that makes sense. First, though, let's start with LeBron James, the biggest news of the day. Adrian Wojnarowski tweeted out that LeBron James's right foot is expected to be reassessed in 2 weeks. So, look, he's going to be out a minimum of 2 weeks, and he's not going to be reassessed or, talked about playing again for a whole 2 weeks. And they're going to do that to see how much progress he's made. But the timeline on a return is expected to extend beyond that checkpoint where Lakers reside in the standings by then could impact how soon it makes sense for him to return. This is the worst-case scenario for the Los Angeles Lakers. Coming out of the All-Star break, LeBron James said these next 23 games are going to be the most important games of my career. And that was probably an overstatement, no doubt about it. But he knew how important this last stretch of games for the Lakers was going to be as they continued to make a playoff push. And I don't mean to be a negative Nancy right here, but Lakers aren't making the playoffs if LeBron James doesn't play at minimum half of those games. And if he's going to be out for 2 weeks, he's going to be reassessed then. LeBron is going to be out for quite some time. He did get hurt in that Dallas Mavericks game on Sunday. A big win for the Lakers, but the video came out where he's on the ground and he's like, I heard it pop, I heard it pop. And as an athlete, the worst thing you want to hear is one of your body parts pop. And that's what it sounded like happened for LeBron and his foot and his ankle. This just stinks because it seems like LeBron was the definition of an Iron Man before he became a Los Angeles Laker. And he's missed now a lot of time, and the most time he's ever missed in his career while wearing the purple and gold. And it just stinks because we never, I feel like, as a Lakers community, are going to be able to see what this Lakers team could do. And with LeBron healthy for an extended period of time, I truly believed if LeBron was going to be healthy for the final stretch of the season and AD was healthy, maybe they both played a combined 20 of the 23 games, they could find their way into the Western Conference playoffs. And look, if you had the 8-seed Lakers with a healthy LeBron, healthy AD, Mo Bamba, D'Angelo Russell, all the young players and new players they got from the trade deadline, I think that team could have put up a really good fight against the Denver Nuggets, the 1 seed in the West. But all of that really doesn't matter anymore because your captain, your number one option, best player arguably still in the league, LeBron James, is going to be out for, at minimum, 2 to 3 weeks. That is what Shams Charania is reporting. Sounds like he is expected to miss an indefinite amount of time. And I don't want to look too far into the future right here, but this could be the last time you see LeBron in a Laker uniform. I would not be surprised if they shut him down for the season, and I would not be surprised if LeBron demanded a trade in the offseason. I will say this, I think it is more than likely we have seen the last of LeBron and AD playing side by side and being co-stars in LA. I think one of them will get moved this offseason. I do want to ask this question before we continue on in the show. Will LeBron play again this season? If he misses 2 weeks and there's 10 games left, is there really any point unless you really can get a playoff spot? It's going to be a decision Rob Pelinka, Darvin Ham, and LeBron. Really, LeBron will make that decision. But let me know, will he play again this season? Why for yes and for no? And I'm going to let you guys know this here at the Lakers Report by Chat Sports. We're going to keep you up to date with everything surrounding this LeBron James injury. If we get more news, more updates, anything to come, we're going to keep you guys up to date. We'll put out any video, any time of the day, maybe even multiple times a day if we have news to get to. And sub for Lakers dubs. You want the Lakers to start stacking W's and get into the playoffs? Subscribe to the channel. My mom, who's the head of YouTube Analytics, told me that that is what will happen if it happens. LeBron not playing kind of, I think, changes the outlook of this team because with a guy like Nerlens Noel, set to be a free agent after he was bought out by the Pistons, it's like, if LeBron was healthy, yes, you should go sign Nerlens Noel. You get more backup bigs. You get a real vet. That's what Nerlens Noel is. He was a really important piece to that New York Knicks team that was the 4th seed in the 2020-2021 season. And he could help a young guy like Mo Bamba and Wenyen Gabriel and be a guy that could play next to Anthony Davis. But if LeBron's not healthy and he's not going to play, it's really just like, what's the point at this point in the season? Your team and everything that you've done this season has now pretty much been taken off the tracks because of this LeBron injury. And that's a fact of the matter. That's what happens when you build around 2 superstars, then you have just another bunch of good players below that. The NBA is so dependent on a couple of players, and for the Lakers, their entire success this season was going to be predicated off LeBron James. But I do want to focus on Nerlens Noel a little bit. I think it makes sense either way, but I think it made a lot more sense if LeBron James was healthy. Nerlens Noel, so far this year for the Detroit Pistons, really didn't play that much, only played in 14 games. But if you look at what he did in his New York Knicks career, 89 games played, he averaged 5.6 rebounds and 2 blocks per game. He's an elite rim protector, even if he doesn't play a lot of minutes. Like with the Knicks, he was playing 23.7 minutes per game and giving you 2 blocks per night. That's production in a small amount of time. I think he could offer similar type of results and contributions to the Lakers if he did only get 5, 10, 12 minutes. And I thought it would have made them a better team. I'm just so stumped on this LeBron James injury, man. It's unfortunate. It stinks. It just is what it is. At this point, I don't know if he'll be back. I mean, if you're LeBron and you look at this team after this season, he said during the year that he wants to continue to play at a high level. Is that team that's currently constructed around him going to do that? Because if you can't win games with him not in the lineup, you're not going to be able to win a title with him in the lineup. You can't be that, predicated off a one-man success. I know this. It is going to be an interesting offseason for the Lakers coming up. And we're putting out videos every day. Before we bounce out of here, though, I want to ask this question. Should the Lakers sign Nerlens Noel? I think they should. Be another big man off the bench. I know you got Mo Bamba, Wenyen Gabriel, but I honestly think Nerlens Noel can give you just as much juice. I think he's a better player than Wenyen Gabriel at this point. Let me know what you think. Type S for sign, type P for pass. Kind of a downer of a video. Noticing LeBron James, I don't think he's going to play again this year. Could be wrong. I could see LeBron just shutting it down and getting ready for the 2023-2024 season. And maybe that's somewhere else, not in LA. I'll keep you up to date. Everything Lakers, all NBA over on Twitter. Give me a follow at @MarshallGreen_.